Welcome to Cupid's Logic, where love meets predictive intelligence. We decode attraction, conflict, attachment, and compatibility, so you can know if it will last before you commit.
She slid the plate across without a word, and for the first time he realized asking for help felt like asking for permission.
Welcome to Cupid's Logic. I am your host, Craig Pruitt, and today we are diving into the tiny moments that add up, those unpaid bills on a relationship.
Here's the problem. You and your partner might survive the big fights, but those tiny repeated frictions, missed texts, a dismissive tone, favors that never happen, quietly change how safe and seen you feel. 3 months in, the distance is real, and nobody remembers the first small thing that started it.
Look, be honest with yourself. Have you ever found yourself irritated by the same small thing over and over, and then one morning noticed you'd stopped asking at all? That's emotional erosion. It's slow and it's predictable.
So, what do I actually mean when I say silent costs?
It's the little stuff that keeps happening. The dismissive tone that shuts you down. The favor that never gets done. The repeated joke that cuts rather than lands. These don't explode into a fight, but they chip away at trust and safety until you notice the relationship feels less reliable.
Why should you treat them like data? Because patterns tell stories that single incidents don't. Attachment styles change the speed of erosion. Someone anxious feels the accumulation faster. Someone avoidant may downplay it, but the mechanics are the same. Repetition, lack of repair, withdrawal.
Here's the tool I want you to try. The Silent Costs Ledger. It's a 30-day experiment that takes 2 minutes a day and gives you a clear read on whether small problems are compounding or just noise.
Here's how to do it without making it a chore.
2 minutes a day. Put the date, one line describing what happened, a severity from 1 to 5, and a tag: favor, tone, time, money, or boundary. Keep it tiny and factual. We're tracking trend lines, not writing a diary. Example entry. June 12th. Asked to help load dishes. Heard later in a dismissive tone. Severity 3. Tag, favor, tone. That's it. I once did this for a month. Seeing the repeat tag changed the conversation I had the next week.
Now, the weighting, because a single severe slip is not the same as 100 small ones. Score severity, but watch frequency and clustering. A lone severity 5 needs attention. Repeated 2s and 3s around the same tag are also meaningful.
Each week, sum your scores and note the dominant tag. If tone or time keeps showing up, that's your signal. Patterns predict future trajectory in ways a single incident never does.
Turn those sums into a simple forecast. I use 3 bands: green, amber, red. Green means low near-term structural risk. Average weekly severity stays low, and no single tag repeats frequently. Amber means repair is needed, repeating tags or creeping weekly totals. Red means material risk, repeated moderate scores across weeks, or any isolated severity 5 demands action.
Translated into timelines, green predicts low likelihood of structural decline over 36 months if things stay the same. Amber predicts elevated risk at 12 months without repair. Red forecasts serious risk within 6 months unless intervention happens. 3 rules to keep this useful. Time box the ledger to 30 days. Don't make this a permanent audit. Use it privately first unless you have partner buy-in. Weaponizing the ledger destroys trust. And interpret patterns, not isolated events. Context matters. Watch for pitfalls. People overtrack and turn it into a scoreboard. Others present the ledger as proof the partner is bad instead of a map to repair. And sometimes trauma or power imbalance makes the data misleading. If that's a factor, do this work with a therapist.
If you land in green, relax and keep the lens handy. If amber, try a short, brave script. I've noticed a pattern that's been bothering me. Can we talk about how we handle favors and timing? I want us to fix this early. If red, Be explicit about consequences and invite a time-limited plan or professional support.
Let's get serious for a moment. This isn't about policing every text. It's about making invisible friction visible so you can make a clearer choice. Invest repair energy, reset boundaries, or walk away before years are lost.
Are you ready for the truth? Small things stop being small when they repeat. Try the 30-day ledger as an experiment. 2 minutes a day gives you language and a forecast instead of guesswork.
If you want the workbook, the scoring template, and sample debrief scripts, visit cupidslogic.com. Try it privately first, then bring it into conversation with care if you choose. I would love to hear your thoughts if you try it. Share what you learned at the site.
Thanks for listening to Cupid's Logic. Remember, you're not bad at relationships. You've been flying blind. Take 2 minutes a day for 30 days and see what the ledger reveals. I would love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, let's get serious for a moment about the small things that determine our future together.
You're not bad at relationships. You've been flying blind.
This has been Cupid's Logic. Stop flying blind in love. Visit cupidslogic.com and let the Prism engine reveal what your relationship data already knows.